Outside the president, they can visit and tour the rehabilitation center where government they sponsor for support Kush victims.
They will like to make mistakes. And I want to say this for everybody, we can make mistakes, but we also get the ability, and that is where the problem is. For realizing this pathway I don't take so, it not will lead me good side. At the stop, I will gather the zeal with the support of the system for me to come back. I'm so happy for my all. I don't know if I don't watch myself in a mirror lately. You are the future. Now we're not going for them, like them minister, them soldier, them police, and Sidonaya. If you point your future now, then you don't point we young future. Even if we don't die, the future still in here because this country belongs to we.
Good morning, viewers. Welcome to the Ministry of Information and Civic Education. This morning, within our Hastings, outside the president, they can visit and tour the rehabilitation center where government they sponsor for support Kush victims. No, it's okay, bro. Now go inside and wait till it gets control. Don't call me So they don't show the power outside 8 women. They admit them. This outside they admit 8 female Kush victims them. Coming. So this is not Hastings Rehabilitation Center Starting they admit some of the coach victims where they can take up the streets. You know, another facility where the president will inspect. The Minister of Health denial, Social Welfare, the head of the drug agency there. So now, the president they can talk to the victims and family who they admit at this rehabilitation center. So these are some of the family members who can listen to the president.
Since you announced victims and we have admitted and discharged over 4 laws. We know that our 50 here and then we go recently just opened. So we are here so that the parents of victims that have gone through the rehab can talk to you briefly in a minute or two. We have 2 speakers, and then also the victims, because those who have gone through our services, the service users, we give 2 of them an opportunity to also to use that because they have gone through the services and they are not doing extremely well. So they have to come and start. And the other, in fact, the lady, she graduated, she went back in 3rd year, and she's graduated now, she's right there. So I'm going to ask them briefly to introduce themselves, just in 1 minute, and then the speakers will take the floor and talk to you in 2 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency has got a busy schedule, so we have to be snappy. Thank you. If I have a busy schedule, so we'll get to talk to her quickly, this is an opportunity where you don't come. Or carry the lead in in 1 minute, yeah? So, tell me, what's your name?
My name is Siracelo, the mother of Mohammed Nikera. And my brother is the mother of Chico. Raboye, a mother of Tis, Maneboni, Simeon Stevie. This is Rehab from Sumbana, the mother of Thomas Sumbana. I am Ambassador Margaret Jawara. Ambassador Ali Tabikara. Ambassador Jacob Kabut.
Okay, so these are the people. I think we have to listen now to the parents. So for you, you have an ambassador, somebody who has gone through the program. So talk to His Excellency, 2 minutes, your experience and where you are now. And then her own son is also...
This is very much okay.
Sorry. We are not talking here. You can't talk to the bar. You don't pick the three, they don't work through the program. So talk to her about the experience, just inside 2 minutes. Then you said, when you don't begin to go through the program, you said 2 minutes. That mind you can just come the day right now. They said to talk. So not too long, and then
When I was worried, first of all, I want to say a big thank you to His Excellency for we make the next day we every day. Because me, like me, I got a lot of challenges, a mother of three. Then I even go prison because of this. If you came like this, Miss last before, start for take push and they give 13 years. 13 years. They go school. It kind of was one day, it act something, grace. So like, it begin do something then, every day, mommy calls you not to think doctor, then calls me, mama, then I let her sleep. And go say, hey, how are you picking on car? This in complaint, they can, this in complaint, they can. I go a lot. I even go away, I go Liberia. I then Liberia back, they hold out and go put in a cell. I come on Liberia back, I come. Any password they pass, they say I'm picking it. Any password they pass, they say I'm picking it. So the last one now, in about 17 million, they listen in business. 17 million. So I go to the station, I not be able to pay. So they go for a special course for 8 months. 8 months, female correction city. So like I did it, I expected God make a promote. We are promote, I everybody rehab. But I just tell God thank you. Why everybody rehab? Immediately, then we can register the beginning. I get batch 4, batch 3, batch 5. And I want to say a big thank you to His Excellency by each of us, because it's not saying even the minister, we know we money, because he really get passion for we. And when we come, so we not pay nothing. We not bring food, we not bring rice, we not bring nothing. Now he take care of food, and take to boxer, and he supply them. Nothing, nobody not tell me say wake out in picking a yard, you pay anything, na lie. So I want to say a big thank you to Wimomi, when I'm the Minister of Social Welfare, with the workers there. Because still now when we picking they don't come out, they go do home service to them. And now we don't start, they don't bring go school back, they don't start in St. World. So I want to say a big thank you. Because I leave them, Papa abandoned them in my hand. Me I single parent now with 3 more picking them, they are getting the other one then. So I want to say thank you for everything.
Good morning. Tell His Excellency, thank you. We will continue to pray with Excellency. Waiting happens to the beginning. Start nosing, go secondary school centers, go at back, secondary. Then, in one continental, they say, I see you picking with somebody and we, let me go to school. Now, I'm going to come. What's happening? And there is something they tell me concern what you do. Then say no. I believe that I say tell me say no. But I don't see the person make a push up. It's very easy. But the boy take all of us. So you dominate me that side. One day, I come out and go. They go to the now, this is a pastor. I go pay and see the other things he said. Go back to the house. I put on a camera. I said, you know, only weekend, I know that you know. I said, if you do this thing, I do this thing to you tomorrow and educate you, then you be so good. You go attend the time. Then you say, I will stop. But you will not stay. I go to church and pray and go attend the pastor. Allow the pastor to now. And then I get upset. Next week. I say, no. He said, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. He said, go now. Ministry of Social. He said, go register. I got it to 10 minutes. The other thing I see, Madam Minister, I said, what you can do. I said, I explained to him. I said, no, still don't. You keep praying. See, because His Excellency don't give you tax. I have one. You will succeed. Now you can begin to go. Counseling, opportunity. Now when they call me, say, you come, you begin to come to themselves. And relatively, you know, great things will come to you. Relatively, you will come out so one. Even diabetes, one time, you able to me, when you say diabetes, they will bring Moboka. When we want to, that will be diabetes, I say, that's what I say. He said, Giaba. He said, it's the there, so all it's in there. Serious for learning common and media center. License, you know, come visit people say person. When I come, I don't know how to like. So that I can keep it to you. The call goes.
Yes. You begin the comments.
Ogo small but so better.
So one day I go to my school at I can't even go to the panel, stretch your hands to the hala. What's happening when you do that? What's happening? Let me explain to you. But the neighbors every day around them, you don't know, or friends they don't know, say but when they ask her, they deny. Where are the moral? I said, oh, go church. If they hide, you go and see them 2, 3, 4 weeks and not this year. Then they tell you how they can't issue a host. Sell everything over a host. Television, this, that, when I don't believe it, but true they take this thing. Because they tell me, say, because they take this thing, and so they do. Television, not there, host this, that. The small one way left, so I keep this for you, picking them. Because you get too much, then they go international. They say, I'm not the keeper, and they sell insect. That's the way they sell that you go at. Again, school fees for go pay for a young picking. He eat her, he not pay. Then blame the Baba international and meet her at him and say, Grandma, I'm honored this one. I said, for what? Let me tell me, say, they are sending me out to ask for school fees. I so cry, I just go back to my house. And this to get by anything, slippers, anything, his small sister, anything there. Anything where he meets, he take and he go send. Anything where he meets. Now I say, well, you don't try for me, Thomas. You papa na retire somebody. Single mother, then a teacher, primary school for that matter. How you want to for the devil to come to you? For itself, they make and they find it difficult for them for doing that thing. They say, well, let me, where can't you go? Now I said, that this allow me for paper like before. He don't know that he's a lawyer. He don't know that a lawyer right like inside. He go inside a lawyer. He know they go work again. He know they even bother for do anything. As no cleaner for go. 4:30 then they open door for go out. So they let 2 weeks. Wait around they can't sleep every cold, cough. We will say way back say they have for Twitter. So one day now we pass down already for this program. Like they friend with me now. Social welfare, I go to the money, I go see some staff, lead me to the place and tell me about this rehab center. So we dey wait now because this time they go fast more, we check. Then later we can now see yes the program don start. I go there this year. We dey the meeting where they come last year. Let me also take the meeting. Let me go around. I go to half team for a way to bring it down with website because we don't know the procedure. So I left the man and he go and so I go. I in the morning. Now I say, I know you was on site. I want to make you do it. He say, you know they go. Me know they go there. They don't tell me say I forgot Abanita for 2 weeks. Then they admit say. Now I say, you know they pay you Abanita. I go to our private side. So now they appreciate you now. Say you now plenty thank you. I go to our private side. The list, the form when they give me for free and the expenditure is over 10 million. Now I say, I'm not going to do this because most of the ones I get. So I will just abandon the list and focus on the social welfare issue. So what I don't now say this social welfare issue don't go on. Now I bring them and come. Now money will talk to her. And if they don't have only food, say my mama only food. No, they don't before me and me for the dancing now. You don't talk big one for me. Let me they don't like go. Make her only. Now you push me, so now only don't like go before me. Now I say well, the news now, the good news now they give now. I mean they do some error that you don't know, but this social welfare issue. I say that the program don't have to have one of them. It's how they say no they go. So me say all man they go school, that they go school, that they go home. And all man they go to come to the sea. Now I go to Income Police Station. I go big FSC. Go for them before them police about begin the road they cry. Then I ask me what happened. I explain the problem. Then they say, well, we'll help you be police. But I say, but the law and the free law, but we are not very uniform. I say, because my lawyer tomorrow, they don't say like this, like that. So the man, I make them use normal clothes. We go, the man goes, harass her, talk with her. Anyway, the man encourage her, me talk with her, they give chance. He said, let the man not talk to her. And the worst thing of that, you don't do. For go take police for me, you wait till I go inside alcohol. Now, different dimension between me. So I say, God go arrest you peacefully, where you can, go be that different dimension where you try to talk. So the police are because for them, then I say, then the man come with me. In fact, the policeman didn't with me like that for long. Until I see the environment, okay, now I tell the police, I say, well, go back home. So that's how we learn to this business. So I appreciate you now, I appreciate you now, I tell you now, oh, thank you. Then God do that long life, and we can for you to take care of me. And the country, I appreciate you, sir.
Yes, my lady, ambassador.
I'm Ambassador Margaret Jawara, being a testimony to this Rehab Center. I can always say I don't ever shame for telling my story out because I know say I always stand out as soon as I can see. At the college third year, this peer group influence, I believe procurement and logistics. It's my guy. Peer group influence, so they go out so you can get cook out, then I become influence because your environment where you did, they influence you a lot. So I become friends with people that like you just say, but tell me feel among go, feel belong. Say I go inside there. Even for one house, I'm not gonna host. I left, I don't wanna sit. I can just say they left me going a big woman, I don't be. Then go there, they fend me outside. Also I don't expect self, and then I go see me one thing. Then count me in a house. Now mama say, he said me, I don't know what to happen. You want to kill me? But we belong really got this social welfare program where they go on. So you decide for go and go do inquiries. When you tell me say they go with me, that next day now I jump candle. I say I'm not going no side. But he came me go then decide for talk to me. Then I begin counseling. And I wanted to talk to me inside social welfare. Then the way he talk to me, but he realized that particular day not say no. I said even if my mom and your mom come with me, and they come for myself. So I begin go there, they cancel me, take teach for me, we come inside Rehab Center. Tell to the next mama, they ask me, I beg do you know one away? That's another one away. Me step down here before change. They tell me no man, I told you the company they can't graduate, just no. You know me for joining them. And it's my other graduate every year, but now we don't start. Who see and that we join the company? I wept that night, I cried. Till to the morning where they come inside. I feel so good. At that moment, I'm not able to talk with anybody, but I just realize myself say, this is the right place where I can just correct all the mistakes there. And social welfare don't do a lot for me, I can say. Because even at times, I'm not going to person talk, but the social workers, like, always there around, they talk to me, they this, I decide to change my mind and say, okay, I can move. God make, I go inside, I feel happy, I feel changed, and I go outside. The ministry helped me a lot. I continue, I'm with my guy. I done, I go finally, I finally graduate. And I once I write now where I don't decide for just patch up my life. But like, honestly, the way we be there, I can just say to me, say, we are bright minds of today. We are leaders of tomorrow. But we are sacrificially slaughtered on the altar of addiction. The question was, is there no redemption? But my answer today is yes. I am redeemed. I'm not going to tell that. I will always stand out. Mama, I want to say thank you. You have been a real parent. I'm not expecting that they come in the check and call the check. I really want to say thank you. And I'm very sincere to know whatever that
Yes, good morning. My name is Ambassador Alito Kamara. It's a great opportunity for me to stand there. I was once a boss addict in a push. Yeah, and I've been a team when I push. So like it's over 5 years from 2020. Yeah, so it was so difficult for me. I started my work habits from the third one beginning at school, one beginning to go GTI, Polytech, so my national Polytech. So it was difficult for me. So when we tell me, see, I'm going to be out, you see me not playing in the acquisition center, when I'm doing this, I'm going to social welfare. So I take the opportunity, I'm not going to be full, I'm self-fully go. The community don't start with this work, we have young gains, respect somebody again, even we post, respect somebody, spiritual community, respect somebody, we're working for people. So I get in mindset, see, let me take this opportunity as well. So I don't like center, they get this stamina, ministry of social welfare, it was so difficult, some of him sick, especially in a sick pattern. I think I saw challenge and say, who's the opportunity to go down the mission, then this for the one that we so complex of him sick and people are prepared, we pray to God every single day, every day. So like 10 over 1 week to overcome, some of them 60 but overcome, we keep on praying, the dancing, really teachers on the guys side, they say, okay, that taught me, teach you a lot. So I tell you thank you for that, and I already tell the president very, very thank you for what you do for we. And right now, and even me, I go school now, to the Ministry of Social Welfare, I go school right now at the SST Science, because I go back to college, when I don't have to take them, I go back to GTI, they say no, they say, the system don't go, they say, I don't politics right now, because they want to once it's all they go in the GTI institution, so now I'm politics now, so I give thanks to God, and I tell the minister, plenty for me. I'm not to go over the anymore, and I always feel that I'm over this over.
I'm an ambassador from this area. I just want to say thank you to the minister and social welfare because they not only can pull the job for me, they also help me for when we rehabilitate and more can and the community. For every people away also don't suffer like we. I so thank you that other Sierra Leoneans they get this opportunity where we get what we can heal. And I say thank you Mr. President for everything you have been doing for us. Look here today, I for longer age today, but now I don't start back in the company and I study IT now. Thank you very much.
Excellency, these are the stories, and we have a lot of them, sir. And we don't know if you want to say anything, sir. These are the stories, sir, for all man, and now small numbers, sir, for who get out there, we don't be able to say, oh, don't we integrate back into society, school, and all colleges. So we run.
Okay, thank you very much, Madam Minister. And the Minister, the way in the forces, the military, the police, where they help with, the head of the drug administration, then the national head also, Dr. Sagiban, will always involve actually for administer who have don't give the task for no measures to drug people. I want to say thank you to all. I want to say thank you to the parents then. This woman is traumatized because we don't see they are currently. The others are a bit relieved because the beginner don't become ambassadors. And for the ambassadors, there is no better person to talk about this one than Wuna. And I'm happy we don't give the title ambassadors. That means we will represent the rest of the country for make sure that nobody not follow that path. Who will not follow, who will not begin for follow, and who will not say not to the wrong path, not decide for stop. We human beings we like to make mistakes. And I want to say for everybody, we can make mistakes, but we also get the ability, and that is where the problem is. For realizing this pathway I don't take so, it not only the good side. At the stop, I will gather the zeal with the support of the system for me I come back. I'm so happy for my all. I don't know if I don't watch myself in a mirror lately. You are the future. Now we're not going for them, like them minister, them soldier, them police, and Sidonaya. If you pour your future now, then you don't pour we young future. Even if we don't die, the future still in there because this country belongs to we and we all. So that takes me to a very important something where one of the parents then and waiting they don't do and waiting we government don't do. Plenty people with problem they instead of the find solution, like I was saying now this mommy never is possible. Now the minister never is possible. Now Joe never is possible. This as we don't see how the few people don't get out of this and don't become ambassadors. Now a collective job. The parents they take it seriously. Them will lay them picking the young complaint. That's now one of the most painful things the way they do. And the government provide an environment where they make them with picking their soul come out from that bad habit. And now two of them don't graduate. And I wish you all well. And waiting we want for make una know and una foretell as ambassadors. Now for say when things stronger or peer pressure enough for make you do anything where una parents are accepting our body. Whichever difficulty the future is much brighter for una. The world they are ahead of una. You're gonna not even start yet. So if you do anything, you don't only don't destroy yourself, you destroy your mama and your daddy and your family. And if you a big one, the small one they wait in a house, and also the future of the country. So I'm so happy for now. And we get for use that as ambassadors to the extent that we're able for making to tell this story, because in your stories, the rest of the country will understand, say, they want the way they politicize this. Oh, now the government now they bring. Oh, now the government responsible. Oh, now this person. If they show clearly say how we're not able to go into this and come up out of it. It takes a lot of work into our parents, the committees that recognize, play their part. And you know, looking at this, the judiciary not in our no representative not in our judiciary. But like what this woman go through, I think say we forget the system, we forget compassion. If the king go through, he go get problem, and you know say now out of blood, I will take a money when not in at the system, then you lock her up for 8 months. Now luck he gets when he's still able to go through this. So why is story important? As the talk, and they pick the good things then, where they relate to other things then. Enough for don't go through that. It was wrong. There was criminal then, than possible if the king go out of which set the go for me. Then you hold and you lock him. Then I double jeopardy. Secondary, punishment like this here. A big doctor, he just touched me as he talked, and so waiting this to prove. This short story and testimony people don't get. Now for sure say it's not a one-man business. The one that way they go, oh now government no more. Then some of them know who side, whether they sell, whether they import. This push, Mrs. Sandra one day see physically, on a combination of different chemicals, and it's so bad, it's so lethal that it will kill person, not to only forget you out of your mind, it actually get the potential to kill you, destroy your system. So for make we allow some of we know almost policeman they get, almost soldier man they get, almost minister they get. We get 8.5 million people. People they know say they get to the day. People they know that in the service. From the arrest they will done the day, from the community, the big people there. He is so bad that mommy the day we involved in consent. He Not so we want for this salon, not so salon will better. No. So I want to say thank you to Una for being good parents. And I want to say thank you to Una for Una volunteer for being ambassadors. And you know, of course, Papa government na get the dirty box. We're ready for take. But I also want to make society understand, say, when you get challenged like this, not to throw the blame at one person, one group, because you want to make politics or a point out of it. This nothing we will make. Now, with our future, these are our future. They are truly. Look at a beautiful lady like this, very brilliant. Look at this young man. Look this other man, where they said, if they not been done for more out of this and continue, they get for be liability. If not to be Sidonaya, anybody will get for be Sidonaya in future, then there will be liability. And they create problem, now we get for support them, till they die or we die. So, I'm really happy to come at this. You know, I've been put this task force together. And of course, we'll be done the work. We'll be done report a couple of times, but not to everything, all the pillars have been understand. At the first time for Canada Center, and forget people that we don't Canada, we don't receive this sort of treatment, and we don't completely come back to society. I want to say big thank you to you and the whole ministry. Big thank you to the minister, you know, and the agencies that were responsible for waiting. We don't, this little sample we don't get today. But it's still a continue. And we want to employ every citizen. You will say, I am a Sierra Leonean. I'm a proud Sierra Leonean. You for people. Fetch this fed. This not to Sojaman fed. This not to policeman no more fed. This not to Ministry of Social Welfare fed. This now all salon possible. You were proud the policy of Sierra Leone before joining this fed. And plenty way they for fed this fed. At the task you, Mr. IG, whosoever, and of course with Mr. Kaikai, whosoever get to the whosoever people they gather, wait for do bad things, including drugs, not just push. Any signers alone will give you the full power to make you take action when they ram that in. You need the soldier man, then we will make them go. They don't care where to go, but they will support you because we need to perfect this. Again, as I say, instead of the crumble, the trading of blame and this and that, we don't see say money they inside this thing. And that money they pick from north to south, from everywhere, in the villages, push it. Instead of we blame one another, we fight for no happiness. You will decide to go find chocolate in the cellar. Who breed other food where get nutrients there, where go make people kill them food. Find books away in the cellar. Find other form of business where you go do. And so the judiciary don't deny, but I know say they go hear it because I get for also make them sit down. Not to make sure say the one day we involved in this not get light punishment. Because this is an attack. The first fabric, which we depend on, after we don't come on. Now they want there. If we kill them, we let sit down, they do waiting day and bomb the future, then that's the end of the So I want to say a big thank you to one of the parents that we don't endure this sort of torture, because I know what it means as a parent. Or see you begin to go after all the investment, they not get savings to bank. Now we don't have the savings. They don't get nothing. So if we not go down, then the die poor will suffer. Even when they sick, nobody knows what they can take care of it. And so I want for, when we say we are a human capital government, now we don't see the input, now people there. And in as much as they do health care, food security, for take care of it all, the most important one there, now we are the young people there. We want for them to study as we. We want for them to be better citizens than we, so that Salon will better. If we now go down this road, definitely Salon says they go down. So now that makes us so happy for us as ambassadors. And I want for, I'm so proud of this lady. He said, I'm proud of, I will vote him up any side. And I think that is more persuasive than he said the talk say, don't do push. Like you were don't run. And Tim up and talk say, yes, I've been making a mistake. But I don't correct the mistake. I'm not going to allow any young person in this country for commit that mistake again. I think that voice is more authentic, is more persuasive than anything we really talk. They will say that the Bible is making it. But you will not go through that. I want for men to use in my voice. And through the ministry and all the efforts they will make, we will make sure say, and I get at the forefront of this life. All the agencies from drug enforcement, from the police, when at the law enforcement, to the ministry, where they provide health care, because Ayeriwe, Mr. Kamara, yes, talk about where they can the sick. So I want many public understand say, we dey look at every aspect of this whole change, from whether the brain come to whether they sell them to them, and whether it's sick, whether they become wayward, how we be able counseling. When they talk about, they all talk about counseling. When they make, they even take the talk seriously and and begin realize themselves. And when they fall sick, the ministry come in and take care of the health. Government doesn't take action. Yes. So for the one that we're very simplistic in the solutions to national problems, drugs are a big problem all around the world. Yes. Or including in the United States. You see that they use aircraft all now for bomb. The one way they bring drugs. You see them, the police, the military, the navy, all forms of law enforcement, they use that. So not make like say a salon no more is but now this is careful. When a salon people. So we all forgot and this German, the big policeman for fact this right here. I hope saying this story we will tell today will able inspire the other parents when they go through this. And I can assure you say, once that if you don't gather here, it will come on here as one of the ambassadors. Fund this facility to go Daru and Teko, Makeni, not to the hospital or not to this facility we want to operate, we for prevent the occurrence first, the sale. And interestingly, the community is no good than themselves. The community that they daddy, their brother, they begin them, now then they say, then they will go back to the radio, they will go outside the holler. Papa government can't say we. You know they tell it is a stop for self-push. You weigh the important. It is important. All the material they way they go into push. None of the commoners are done. Except where you don't be at Kasaba so again, I will throw this fight, middle little fight from the government point of view, but I throw this fight if you care for future, if you care for future, what I know that every parent do that for more fair this fight and win this fight so that we will gain the soul of the country again and make the king and make Salome. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Excellency. Before you can just also be happy to see the team pictures, so we take the players and boss, and we will take the national part. Because the money and to the players in the camp for.
Let the ministers extremely small. Lord just get on the families. Thank you. Yeah.
Ambassador, thank you very
Thank you, sir.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we don't done this session now, so the president don't get conversation with some of the parents them where them picking don't use these facilities. We don't hear testimony from some of the ambassadors them, former coach victims them where they don't they don't rehabilitate them, they don't go back in society and they are doing good. SF give them testimony, tell government thank you. What in government they do, the support to them they give to them, especially the one who been calm and sick. So we'll go up now, we get some of the victims and then at the facility. Now continue to follow us the place in bits for. But we'll get to now the coverage. Continue to follow and stick to the live streaming. Like what the president say, this not fight where everybody ever put on, not to just government. We all see how parents and take responsibility, taking picking count and so everybody have to play a role. Let's see our best to the kick push out of Sierra Leone. But you can at the place, you see young people them, young man them. You self go feel them. You know go and see you company young man in that kind of position at all. So the president cares when SSF decide for calm na the ground. Let him can see what in the happen. We not to let him just go tell him. SSF say at the camp, I can see what's in the ground. And don't come, SSF don't see. So
Set outside the car.
It's a health?
Yes, yes. Una bit now, una bit now.
Alright, so
A health facility. Yenny, it's a health? Now what's in this? Hospital, eh? So then say at the hospital, now small side and normally the media, everybody go inside. Probably back, privacy. Sometimes some people ended the way will not want video. So they limit the media for go inside. So yana facilities and they treat the coach victims and way maybe get serious health issues. So the Minister of Health, the head of the drug agency, they all there to ensure say they lead the president in this tour. Of course, the Minister of Youth self there don't care much about what's in the gun. So this is the president, and then now for ensure safe see physically what's in the happen at the rehabilitation center. So like I will say, this is a collective fight. We involve, of course, government, community people, leaders. For let us say we kick push. This now with young brothers and they really fall into this trap here. So governments have done step foot, and once you say with all efforts, this year go away and we get a normal situation where we go focus on the country and develop one. Currently, we only see our economy will get a stable exchange rate, inflation will go down, the economy is stable. So, I don't think they need for focus on for let the country move ahead. So we need to come together and say we kick this push out of Sierra Leone. Let's focus on something where they make we all life them better. So they continue the tour. We will go show now some of the victims that we presently they admit now. A lot of them I saw them this morning. It's not easy. Because when some of them things that they happen, government get for take resources from somewhere else can't take people from the streets, feed them throughout the day for how many months, give them medication. It takes a lot. So you're not going to always the job blame government. Government get for think. Government get for strategize and find resources. And this is not a demonstration for say yes, the government care. Wait, the president herself come. For letting can't see what's in the happen. It's not what in government they do. So as I say, we're very close to the place. Also we get the young brothers and sisters them way fall in this menace. What we can see. And the president, of course, himself will come. So of course I want to say thank you to everyone who they online they watch, the Ministry of Information and Civic Education, or they bring this update to now. For now see the effort where government they do for not only fight for eradicate kush or any harmful drugs, but for also take care of the brothers and sisters there who fall in this. As we all know, some of them also then the Kisi psychiatric home where them don't go then they for let them get treatment. These are all efforts the government they do. And we serve as citizens, community leaders, local leaders, we have to step up. We have to step up. If it's suicide and they sell anything there, we say in the destroy community young man there, report. Report. Because if we all put on and go easy. So would they say the peacekeeping operation PMTC? One thing I notice now, so German and they look after there. So discipline there. You know? So they come my place where some of the young boys and ladies them they recover small. Because if you watch them you will see say they are getting better. Probably in a few weeks or months they're going to integrate them back into the community. So the president don't call on everyone. Let's put hands together collectively and fight these drugs and save our nation. So now see no more. These are all victims. All of them. Young, so emotional. You know? Young ladies. The parents and stuff there. So the president will come. Stand talk with them. These are all victims.
President, they just come because they tell us we're there, so you come for that sooner. And the Minister of Health. So when he come, we will need or make or stay quiet. I'm not saying we get some parents to back with there, we get ambassador with there, and we get the artist to back in the middle. So do the big, we make an just listen with them talk, yeah?
Don't leave. Why leave? I'm going to leave. So inside we'll get Obaya. These are one of them we don't rehabilitate. They're not okay. They don't move on their life. They are doing better. They are now ambassadors. We get this other plenty ones there. Then currently they receive service, and then parents and the Oban as well. So this is the situation. No Allah.
And back my Lord as strong as you can.
Young people. And then they are with future. No, ne cover now. No get my cover now. Ne cover now, bro. The move. Say push for goal, push for goal. I say push for goal.
We want to welcome you now the Rehab Center, Hastings. Where you don't see so. God they do a lot of things now, because they were the way they did yesterday inside one night, sir. Look them today. Some of them, the drug law enforcement agency and the police, they come with about 56 of them yesterday. We don't get no family. They put them in different communities, some them on a bridge, some them now get so they not so. Then the one that they will be not registered, so we now about 51 when they get parents there. Yesterday we can admit them all now the day when they can get the services. So we say let we call you, then you can see them, because we don't do this. These are the number 6 admission now the Rehab Center, and I want to use this opportunity in the presence of His Excellency the President for thank the army. The army has been fantastic. Whoa. Because this place now the justice. Now the army they giving this place for establish the Rehab Center, and they not only give it, then they work with we, then they provide security. Because some of them who come there, sometimes they help you shake small. So the army they help you with them. The one that when you want to run away, we don't get less incidents of that, because the army they provide security. And at the end of the day, Your Excellency, now your back you can do the ceremony, or they will discharge them, and it is so colorful because the parents they keep calm. And even before they go inside yesterday, just the last week, now the parents they will come visit them. The one that when the parents are not there, we they do tracing, family tracing when they are now so, because some of them the parents they don't give them up. So we dey trace their family, they able to tell inside the parent they dey. We go trace them so that they will know say that they keep them there and they will join me at the discharge. We want to also thank the lead of the task force, Professor Bodesa. He has been very good coordinating every one of us. We thank the Ministry of Health and all the partners, the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, and they out for bring the people in Canada. So Your Excellency, if I go there and they give you now for let me say a few words to you people themselves. Thank you, sir.
Hello. Hello. I want one partner before I begin talk. One partner. We want to show you and we can help people talk. Okay, Larry, very sure before I begin talk, I just want to know from you why you not in there. Sit down. Why you not in there? Be quiet.
Why have to say we're holding like that? We can especially for can rehabilitate ourselves, and that not over ourselves, but it's good help of some people, social workers them, and even the government of Sierra Leone. So we can at this particular place for can rehabilitate ourselves and go back and attach ourselves to different things, and we will be there. Like me, so me not a student from Kobe College. And I'm glad me lecture will be lecture with me, and I'm the director of this program. So like even yesterday will come and tell me say me after this program, yes sir, after this program they will make sure yes sir, lecture at Kobe College sir, social work sir, they do social work sir. So he tell me say after this particular program they will make sure say I go back college and do my course.
Thank you very much. Ibrahim.
Why I didn't even soldier. He was his chief major.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Hello. I want to start by saying thank you to some of the parents there. We don't volunteer for camping with Nanaya. The why Mr. Kamara can't talk because this is salvation for us. For taking us from the brink, say you don't can tell you one for them. Put you in for me not for them and wound or die. And we, Papa government, now we get all the blame. If we not do bad, now we get the blame. If we not do good, now other people are getting praise. We your responsibility when I member will be the same human capital development. Because we realize in a salon and that the parents then we in a salon, the human being are the most important thing past the gold, the diamond, the rutile, the bauxite, and the many things that we can talk about. Now, what are the precious minerals? The day they are coming here, now one young person get for Ghana. We already know including minister, soldier, professor, sir, police, where they can. He get for go one day. Now somebody, we all life with survey. Now we not get for this stage here.
Sure.
So we don't want to lose the opportunity for lost ones. That I make a start to say thank you to the parents then.
Yes.
Because for me, for this faith, we get for both. The parents then are the first people that wake you know, but you don't go wrong. If not good parents then. But you go say they are better parents then. They not only recognize the thing done wrong, if you wake up and don't bring on account, they still fall out and see waiting they happen.
Exactly, sir.
This is not the sacrifice where the parents they make. And this is not the sacrifice and contribution where I want to make the whole of society think. You know me say because you begin, not don't make this mistake. Now mistake, you know, where you grow up, plenty mistake there. Waiting when I don't do, we find about that mistake. That mistake there, okay, what can do? Go young, now for correct the mistake. And also there. This kind of talk here, so I just come and see the one the way maybe they deal with you now when I'm ambassador. Very soon, I sure say and they can get plenty ambassador there. We don't make this mistake, but we don't come back. I want to make we come back fully. I want to make the potential and every single one of this country. They wake up for make salon better. Now, we not get for Brianka. Oh, he said, "Oh, salon better." Now, we not will depend on who they make that power. So, this first formation say we bring in a come back and stop that bad habit. No fair all of business there. And I make we self not get for joke with anybody when they bring that kind of food now. That's not the food. When they bring that kind of chemical, poison. They lie on a poison. If we allow Professor Sabo Tewuna, they waiting daily and how potent the chemical content they dey. Not to hear no more they make you wait simple. It spoil your heart, it spoil your liver, it spoil your kidney. By the time, if you don't correct them quick, by the time you correct them, for the rest of the life, I'll speak to you they tell you that. Now that's everybody, still people they don't know. Not so you hear no more, you make you go on a cloud 9. Now what did they do to your system, your heart, your kidney, and every part of the body where you get for need, for use, for the rest of the life. So we can't become big enough. And I'm glad when I don't come inside. If you know anybody waiting out, if you get anywhere where you will help me, or identify the one the way the brain come, you say even the buy, would that influence you? Mr. IG, if for send Naya, where we get that listing. And like na hold the day, we get for put the day. Everybody, you know, when demand no day, supply no more. If we don't have to order, we not the young people there. I want, when they say your mind, not mean say you will be responsible. Anybody now we don't 29, we don't 30?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, at the age, may not be vice president of this country. At that age, they can make a decision saying the war for them, any kind way. We begin first, as say the first they done the war. I drove inside plane, I begin pass for no who side we go, we will make this war done. Some of them don't make people that war again. Now that make una get peace today. First thing, we know the guy that first thing. When I ask them, I'm there. All man then has spoil. Under them rock, then I push. Free to here, no peace, no be there. This democracy will get today. Will be the same. Next year, this councillor will pull out, this MP will change the presidency. You know, be there in this country. But the Tolongo, you put one side no more. If you don't want, you throw away the paper. But now one box in there. We don't make when I don't get that freedom. We don't come, we dey try, we dey open technical and vocational institution there. Then I for make sure that if you don't get aid for land up hazardous book, you can learn for use your hand. And at the time now, the one that where the land the PhD we all. If you must cast small thing for and pass at him, I say, hey, that filter. Where the can see, where the other side, he can. So then if you get no more, I go. So we all need one another. So nothing no wrong. Now for learn something we will make it benefit you, mama, and your daddy. Any daddy in I we can. Thank you to the few men that we are on Kakakros. And that again, another thing we'll be able to talk to. We managed to understand saying for race you know to manage business now. some of the young people when they make mistakes, now because the daddy they not even present at home. This is a joint venture. The mommy and the daddy, the family, the community, and then the country. Then the person man they say, hey, na policeman problem, hey, na soldier man, hey, na custom, hey, na this. When problem don't be, the problem will not solve the problem. Waiting to solve them, now concrete action. Who side is the common? Who that the brand in? And the one that we know overseas, because even as recent as day before yesterday, one of the, I don't know they call them marshmallow, I see they see a inside container where it can. So my brother and sister they will go overseas. We then they enjoy better life. They not see nothing for saying as alone. That one way they can keep on. The other day, the police arrest the custom port. They arrest one container. I think that's 60 dagger there. Not to teach in F1. So, this they tell when I say we get people that will not care about this country. And at the first, so we know what make gonna be the victims. As we are done now, the best thing we are done do now for say, yes, we realize we don't made a mistake, and we they can't go through that system. Rehab. If you know something doing that rehab, they mean for any kind we make you understand. Now for pulling everything that your body way wrong, now your mentality way wrong, will make you make this mistake, then you could be a good citizen. I go one for come back now, where will not be ambassadors who now don't clean. When I don't clean myself mentally, because this is not to just medically for make it allow the chemical the woman don't put on my body. If you don't seek take or take, and then get off the Ministry of Health involved in this. Your system, if you are young, is very strong. But if you continue for dosa, you overdose. Already, the thing that we say now overdose. Now, wrong something for go inside your body. If they really tell us the components there, you know everyone touch it. Unless no problem. The problem they outside. What problem they if you they go school, you get problem with your mama, you get problem with your daddy. Now for fair other way. Human being there. Now that God make we better pass all the other animals because with the first solution then when they work for him. This is not the solution for go take drugs then. I'm happy when I don't recognize that's a mistake for young people and when I don't come back I say the system they work because the task force will be set up for make sure say anybody who is for victim be able to bring you back. I don't see testimony, I don't listen to testimony, I don't see one and I don't try to change. But it is not enough. We need the whole country. Like when I say I will make the policeman they come, now we don't know in the service thing. We they gather them all. The ambassador there, where we say the man, this guy we have to, you know, find more. Not to stop for this operation. Not to stop. The problem they not to stop for suffer at the base. We will give them the support and we will continue to work hard. Still track out the world, but this is not the solution. And everything when they can, when they inside push, not to hear they make up. I have one question, President. I then I'm the host. I gave me your picking there. And then our office, the minister, then he put them all. They not reach 36. If and the police there. If you, the parent, not take care of the kid, you know, when your man, that first way they could try things there. I will tell you one million story. Maybe they make trap in a village of Common. But I don't know how this trap they keep this cruel. Every day I can map this and they watch this. When they say the young man in brain, he always they walk. So one day, what I do? Then he put, then get Bangladesh inside there. Now put me hand. Now one thing the way they knock down, I need to get me hand. Because me like again young man, where they have the thing they born me. Nobody know they come. Now I tell them that the famous I said they screw it. The thing don't get screw it, and they all come. It's not even screw it. Now so young people they need. Now we young place, parents them, community, teachers, everybody will make sure say, not try that one day. If it's no say, don't begin try. Tell us say, stop. Not to the best way this. The one they won at the area of go and they call Alejo. If not that's what they do, they don't go to map now. Then when they're not getting in bank account. Now we're not in bank account. Because before we bring winner to act, we for make the decision say, we are born this purpose, we are born this thing, I will follow around. And the hearing some parents then they say, hey, when I for make love, make get them here picking the number of club. You, mommy or daddy, who said the left don't tell you picking pass? So 13-year-old, 14-year-old, 15-year-old for going to club. You know, bad parents. And God has a special place for bad parents there. We pray, we're not going to that kind of place. Because not about anybody they force me for one day will kill their soul. Go bring them come. They don't know. They don't know some of the things they wait till we don't go through, they don't know. We need for them what we call mentoring. They talk to them every day. Then they can develop the community. Because near you host, you get your uncle, you get friends there, where you see who say people they go and how they come if you don't go do other things there. That community we all cooperate for first push back here. So on that note, at the time of plenty thanking the young man and the young woman they don't just come. Now this rehab center yesterday, and would not the parents there because now this partnership now in lacking. But it's open. So when they gonna radio? Now SFPP now don't bring push. Push they will not begin from 2017. That's when they maybe they in opposition. 2014. You know they come. So if you don't gain momentum, now we have responsibility for make sure say we stop us. You know good for we. At the time that plenty thank you. And I will make sure say at the camp of graduation. Who will the camp of ambassador. Now me get for camp of ambassadors, no so. So we all don't be say with the change, no so. We will be proper salon citizens, no so. We're a small country, but we're good people. And we can make this country change. The country will begin change. But somehow they don't listen or they don't see them when they talk. We'll have to be part of that solution. We will make salon better in future. Thank you.
So far, we all listen. His Excellency the President Tuti don't say to the young Kush victims them we trapped in this addiction. We all go to the President say, President don't charge the police, the law enforcement agencies them. Let them put them foot triangle one for kick and fight Kush out of saloon. Also don't call on communities, also don't urge for collective efforts for we eradicate Kush out of saloon. So this time we are all responsibility, all support the police force in as much as government get role for play and government will continue for playing role. but government alone cannot do this. So let us all come together and see how best we can support government and achieve this together. So let's listen to the Minister of Social Welfare.
They feed them 3 times a day. Then they also give them medical support where 1 cent no parents don't ever pay. But all the over 400 who don't rehabilitate, even there were 107 who don't admit today, now BNTC, they no more pay nothing. So His Excellency the President, amidst the scarcity when they manage as a country for free quality education, for agriculture and education, is still able to give attention to the youth them where was the point. Because we just say this country is a youth-driven country, and that the country is where it will be better than the youth them that will make well, the facility will get tired, we get the next day, we get the one that will man them, get the other one for woman, and then we get home parents there. The one that way they can access mama and papa, but they support them. Because you know say people there go come them they're not the worst, they're not personal hygiene, but they're home parents here they make sure how to wash, how to take personal and also they get down to the social workers, and then they cancel. They are very director when they give it overall supervision. They will let you know when they have food. So what is government they do? That's a result that they can go and then they are very good for them to do that. So we get a whole system at home. The medical staff themselves were supported by the team. Let's do it because the whole that is sick.
Madam Minister, yesterday we'll be there with you where you can the first 50 they be coming and also as well other people them come. You call normally don't they be the presence of the parent them, especially the daddy and President Bill just reaffirm that thing the way you don't they call over the years over the kaya for can discharge people. What in general, what it mean to you and moving forward, how we going to move this cut off that supply chain where the president calls for?
Thank you very much. The president does validate what he has done the talk about parenting, positive parenting, not all the mama. You the papa said there's a role for play. We don't get cases when the man they deserve the woman, when the young boy, when the mama they deserve the family, he left the woman no more for take care. I don't always make that call say men have a role to play. The father is the head of the family. If he deserves you home, then you don't be the community problem, you don't be the country problem as a man. So that's it. When they don't play, we are from no less a person but the father of the nation. Because he said my daddy, and in a good daddy, he not only the father in your children, he's also the father of the nation, the father of the children. And I hear you very passionate statements they don't make that. And they don't also talk extensively about what he would change. The police, the National Border Enforcement Agency, and all security forces, the one that are the border, immigration, everybody, we have a role to play. You went in another community where some inside and they sell this drug. You need for expose them. You need for come out and let we know who are there. You can cancel with a social welfare. Can't report the matter. You promote National Border Enforcement. We can link up with the police so that they will be slaughtering a public chain. Because government want for let this thing, then we all move and back quickly and move on with development.
Thank you very much. This is now the Minister of Social Welfare, Melrose Kamanti. Don't listen to just now. Not everything don't say. So we don't come to the end of this live streaming, this program. I believe say we all don't get the information, we all don't know waiting they happen, and we will continue the advocacy, we will continue the call on government intervention, we will continue the call on community involvement, we will also raise awareness and talk to we young one them, we colleague them, let them stay off drugs, let them not see drugs as option to whatever economic or social challenges where they go through. So I want to use this opportunity to say thank you, Mina Zakaria Jallo of the Ministry of Information and Civic Education. We bring the live streaming to Una continue to follow, platform them on all social media handles. We're on X, we're on Instagram, we're on WhatsApp channel. No, go we website as well. You can visit for any information. Tell Una thank you. Until next other broadcast, I say goodbye and have a blessed day.